Hey, I didn't realize. Look, I'm out here playing baseball. Guy hits the ball, I'm playing the field. Ball gets thrown to me. If I drop it and the guy gets a base hit off of it, I've committed an error. Now this week in our video thoughts for the day, I'm talking about things with kind of a baseball theme. You might say, well, that's not very biblical. Certainly it is. The Bible starts out with a baseball game in the big inning. And okay, well, that's not really it. But anyway, the Bible says a lot about errors. The Bible talks about how important it is recognizing that we as people live in relationships. We have relationships with other people. We have relationships with our Creator. We have relationships, even in a sense, with ourselves. And I want to talk about how important it is to walk in forgiveness in those relationships. And that's part of what we do when we commit errors. If I commit an error against my friend, I need to go to my friend and make it right. I need to apologize, admit what I've done, and ask for their forgiveness. In fact, Jesus said that if you're offering a gift to God, if you're going before Him at His altar, and you know your brother has something against you because you've committed a wrong, stop serving God and go make it right with your brother first, and then come back and finish your work before God. That's how important this is. And so within the framework of that, we need to forgive each other. Remember, in the Lord's Prayer, Jesus asked God, forgive us as we forgive others. So when we commit an error, we apologize. When others commit errors against us, we forgive them. That's the nature of it. Now that goes a step further with ourselves. A lot of times when we commit an error, we can't forgive ourselves. And we walk around in shame and we walk around in guilt. And I would urge you to remember that this is not, the God we've got is not the harsh taskmaster looking to put one on us. The God we serve is one who's looking to forgive us, who's literally dying to forgive us. And so 1 John 1 says that if we confess our sins to God, He's faithful to forgive us. Psalm 103 says He separates our sins as far as the east is from the west. So we've got a God who's willing to forgive us, who wants to forgive us, yet sometimes we have trouble forgiving ourselves. So I want to tell you, you commit errors, we all commit errors, get over it. Get over it by confessing your sin to the Lord, confessing your mistakes to your brother or sister that you've committed the sins against, and be quick to forgive. Peter got some of it. Peter said to Jesus, I think it's Matthew 18, he said, should I forgive my brother 7 times? And 7 was a symbolic number at the time, meaning all the time. So he was really getting it. Should I always forgive my brother? And Jesus said, oh, not just 7, but 70 times 7. In other words, just when you think you've forgiven totally, forgive them even more. Because we're committing errors, they're committing errors, this whole world is full of errors, but God is a God of forgiveness and love. So let's make things right, fix those errors. More baseball analogies tomorrow, but today, go Stros.